3, 2. Hey guys, it's Modi Operandus. I'm feeling a little low energy right now, so apologize for this video sounding like this. Since last episode was posted, I've been walking for 3 days. 2 days, I've lost track of time. Time is stand still for me. I don't think I've eaten. I don't think I've slept. Unfortunately, I think I have used the bathroom. But I don't see an end in sight. I'm starting to get worried. I haven't seen my kids. I don't know if my wife's still here anymore. I haven't seen anybody. I've just been slapping my feet in this echoey chamber for God knows how long. If you're seeing this, I believe it's currently April 25th. I don't know the year. Please send help. I don't know how much longer I can go on. It's nice to have someone to talk to, though. Finally. I hope you've been well this whole time. Doing things. Exciting things that aren't this. Of course, I suppose most people are stuck in their houses right now. Can't go anywhere. Everything's closed still. No one can see anybody else in person. So maybe you have been like me, stuck here for like 2 days or longer. Again, I don't know. I hope you guys followed the instructions from last time and left comments saying go forward and go back. I thought for a moment, once I posted the video, I just kept walking. And then I didn't realize that how am I going to check the comments if I'm walking? And so I just had to make an educated guess as far as how the comments would go. I didn't really think it through, and that's on me. There is no end in sight. I'm starting to wonder if this is just my life now. Oh, piece of paper! Oh my God. It's getting closer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pick it up. Please. 17 pieces of paper. Okay, we're doing great. I really wonder if we can have that many pictures in our house, because I think the walls will get pretty filled. Now ends the dramatic portion of the episode. We're just going to move on from that. Thank you all for joining me once again. The whole spiel, welcome, and all that. I don't want to worry anybody. If in case that got a little too real, I have eaten and slept. It's okay. I just trained my kids to sit here and do this because I don't need to be here. I mean, I said, okay, if it says pick up, click pick up. Just hold down the left mouse button, keep it on the right-hand side of the screen, and make sure that recording does not stop. Because so help me if it does, no dinner for a week. I gotta get my 49 views, kids. You gotta keep recording going, kids. There's potentially tens of views on this video. Children don't understand. They don't understand how hard it is. They don't appreciate the gravity of the situation. They don't even go to school anymore. They do homeschool now. Since everything that's been going on. I'm their new teacher. Imagine that. Giving them a lesson in the school of hard knocks. We spend time in the streets showing them the real world. kids, it's not all math problems and stories. It's the streets. It's real out here. There's, I don't know, cars. You gotta look both ways. Look left and then right and then back left again. Because when you're crossing the street, it's going to come from the left. So unless you're in England, then look the opposite. Or Australia. Or any of the former British colonies. And that's the kind of real world education that kids can get at home from me. Life lessons. You can't get that in school. They don't talk to you about that. And really, if they talk to you about looking left, right, left, they don't mention the colonies of Britain. So, you know, who's to say who's really the better teacher? This could go on forever. I mean, I could be the teacher in the fall too. Who knows? That's when the real education will start. Kids, here's how to get a job flipping burgers. I can teach you that. You got to learn some math still, though. Another piece of paper. Oh my God. So excited. Yeah, I was reading like some parents are like freaking out about the whole homeschool thing. They're like, we can't handle this. We can't handle children. We can't handle our children. We can't teach them anything. There's too much work, which may or may not be true depending on the school, but I mean, I don't know. Me and my wife have been managing it. We've been okay. It's not that tough. The trick is you just got to stay one lesson ahead of the children. It's not that tough. You just do the next week's work, do the next week's reading, and then act like you're an expert on everything. It's easy. They don't catch on. I think all teachers do that too, right? Any teachers out there can let me know. It's just about staying like 1 week ahead, right? You learn your social studies 1 week before they do. It's fine. It'll all work out. It's a foolproof situation. There's no way they won't catch on. I always wondered if that's, I mean, if I was a substitute, that's what I'd have to do, right? Now we're all substitutes. And they don't bring me apples or nothing. I've been lied to this whole time. I thought teachers got apples. I didn't get a single apple. Of course, where are they going to get an apple from? I'm not going to send them to the store. Not in this climate. So, I need to switch hands. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my mouse button clicked. Okay. I gotta cross over. It's a technical position. I have my mouse, as most people do, on the right-hand side of the keyboard. And now I've got a crossover position with my left hand extending across my body to hold the left mouse button with my left hand. So I can give my right hand a break. I wish that I could just press the left keyboard button because it would be like worlds better. Okay, let's try it. Nope, can't do it. We have to click. We can only click. Our only option is to click. So this is my life now. Do left-handed people put the mouse on the other side? I mean, my wife doesn't. She's left-handed. It doesn't seem like it would make, like, we just like make all like left-handed people adjust to this, or is this just like, no, this is just how you do it. There's no dominant situation going on right now. We have left-handed guitars though. So like, why wouldn't you have a left-handed mouse? And why wouldn't everybody have a left-handed mouse? Like this situation right now would call for a left-handed mouse. I should have one on my left-hand side of my keyboard and one on the right-hand side of my keyboard. And then do you switch up the left and the right click? Because left and right click could stay the same. I'd have to just use different fingers for it. But I mean, it's just a small adjustment. You have to get used to it. I could just take my mouse and switch it to the other side. Then I wouldn't have to do this crossover pattern. Like honestly, I'm tired from it. I'm gonna switch back now. It's more inconvenient to do the crossover, but I need a little break there, just for a moment. We're gonna continue this though, and again, I think we'll have the same rules as last time in the comment section. I mean, if you want me to keep going forward, I will keep going forward, as long as this takes. The sad thing is I haven't even looked back to see if there's like, if I walk backwards, do I have to walk this whole way? Now we're gonna have 2 episodes going in. We'll have 2 episodes going back now. Just keep that in mind. those people that are saying go back, going forward might be shorter. Unless going forward is, in fact, endless. In which case, it'll get shorter because there will be no content left, and everyone will stop watching this, so there won't be any videos. Then it's a very short trip forward, with no return trip. I really don't know what I'll do. I think, well, the nice part is that if I click the go home button, I'll just start walking home and I don't have to hold the button anymore. I could just like come back and check on this in a couple hours. And I might honestly do that. I'll just like let it go. I think that's how most people play this game. I'm not playing the game right. As usual on this channel, a common theme. I don't play games right. I sometimes do, but not often. Not often. That's okay. We go our own way. We forge our own path. It's a delicate balance. You know, talk about my plight as a YouTuber here. It's a delicate balance between going in blind to stuff. Going in blind to a situation is a skill, I think. I think it's a learned skill of being able to work on the fly. And I know a lot of YouTubers don't work that way. They'll have like a very experienced take on things, and I tend to go a little bit more blind on everything because I've worked on those ways of getting out of it, working my ways of figuring out things on the fly. And some people like to have, you know, an exact idea of what the game is before they play it. So they'll do that pre-work, and I sometimes will do that, especially if it's gonna be something complicated. I don't want to make terrible videos, so I'll not waste anybody's time, or I'll edit around it or something like that. But I think the thing that I always come back to is that for a YouTuber, authentic experience is your greatest commodity that you have. So having those reaction channels are so popular right now. I mean, they've been popular for a while. I guess right now, reaction channels. Damn, reaction channels everywhere. It's been a thing. It's been a thing, Modi, for a while. It's fine. But the reason they work is because it's an authentic, I mean, okay, quote unquote authentic reaction to things. And that's what people like. They want to see those authentic reactions. So having an authentic perspective and a first-time experience with something is what a lot of people come to YouTube to watch. It's more fun that way. And sometimes, you know, the gameplay might suffer as far as if you're trying to see high-level quality play. If that's what you're interested in, you don't get that with that. I mean, I'm of the mindset that I think authenticity of the creator is more important than the gameplay, like the skill level involved. And skill doesn't hurt. I mean, obviously, skill is very good. As you can see with like Twitch, I think skill is more important on Twitch than it is on YouTube, possibly. Maybe it's a 50-50 thing. Maybe entertainment and skill, there's a balance to be struck. But I'm of the mindset that authenticity and creativity are more important than skill right now. And I could be totally wrong about that. It's just one man's opinion. But with that, it does lead you down a bunch of roads that, you know, normal gamers, people just playing video games, you know, not trying to play video games for entertainment purposes of others, don't face. Like, for instance, I've been putting off playing some games that I would love to play. I've been putting off playing them because I want to have those authentic experiences with you guys. So I want to be able to have that first time playthrough of whatever game that everyone's playing. I missed the boat on, but I didn't do it because I would like to do it on the channel someday. Will that day ever come? No, probably not, based on how things go, but something always comes up, or there's just not a good time for it, doesn't make any sense to do it right now, yada, yada, yada. But I hold back games. I don't play them because I hold out hope that I'll do it on my channel someday. Something like The Witcher 3. I would love to play The Witcher 3. I think it'd be great. I would love to be able to put it online somehow for people to watch. And I don't think it's going to have the same impact or fun for me if I've played it once and I'm just going to go play it again for the channel. And that's me. I think there's a lot of people that doesn't bother, and there's certain games it doesn't bother me for. There's certain games I'll play again on the channel. But the times I've had the most fun have been when I'm discovering something for the first time with an audience. Things like The Long Dark. That was the series that I played without going in. I went in totally cold to it. I had a ton of fun with it. It was on Twitch. It was a lot of fun to do. I put it on YouTube. It was a lot of fun there for people. And they were so mad that I couldn't know anything. And I'm like, this literally says in the title of the episode, first time playing The Long Dark. That was the first try, Long Dark. That was the premise of the episode. So yeah, I'm not going to get it right. It's a tough game. There's a lot of mechanics that they just trick you. They'll beat you over the head with it. They use it against you because you lack the knowledge to avoid certain problems. And that comes from experience, which you gain over the course of a series. People come back, they watch the next one and the next one, the next one. You make improvements and that kind of thing. I'm doing it now with Undermine. I've done it in the past with any number of things. I've done it in the past with, Red Dead Redemption we played from the beginning. I didn't play all of it, just play the beginning of it. Then I played it off camera and I still had a lot of fun with it, but it's not the same as having an audience. Tons of games. Subnautica I went in totally blind to. I came to that one very late. And I came into it purposefully cold because I wanted to have a fresh experience with it. And I think, those experiences are something to be said for. So there's certain games I have in my back pocket. I own them. I have never touched them before. I haven't played through The Witcher 3. And that's the one that hangs over my head a lot. There's so many games I haven't finished that I would love to finish someday too. But, when I mythically have time to do these things, I'll do them. When's that going to happen? I don't know. I've been trying to play Horizon Zero Dawn for forever. I played it off camera here. That's a contender I'd put on the channel possibly. Especially with it coming out onto PC soon. That's coming out later this year probably. I think it was confirmed now, coming out later this year. Today would be the best time to get in on that game. The second best time is tomorrow. The best time to get on it was months ago, years ago, whenever it first came out. But now I'm going to be going in with that one not totally blind, not totally cold. I've played through maybe 5 hours of it, maybe 10 hours of it. I don't even know. And I don't know if it'll be as fun as going into something completely blind. I don't know. I really don't know. I honestly don't know if it makes it better content to go in blind to it or not. It's just a different style of YouTube. It's just a different style Let's Play. Most people don't care. Most people expect you to know everything. Most people say, oh, you should have played this a little bit beforehand, so you're not like totally bad at it. You should have played it first. And I'm like, you realize I have no time to do anything, right? So it's either I do it blind and figure it out, try to make it entertaining somehow, or you don't get anything. You get nothing from me, and someone else's video gets watched instead of mine. How is that helping me at all? So maybe you watched the video, didn't like it because I was bad at it. Sorry. There's other stuff to watch, I guess. Joke's on you. Don't subscribe, I guess. If you're not into it. Not going to change my ways. I think that is to say that, what I'm doing doesn't necessarily draw a big following. It draws enough. I think people enjoy my content. I'm happy with it. I'm generally happy with my work, and that's the important thing too. But I just like, okay, so like, and with YouTube too, the other factor people aren't considering is that, like, there is a times of the essence kind of situation with this stuff a lot of times. Like, getting up games pre-release is good if you can get early access to codes and that kind of thing. And if I had time, I would have like done some playthrough on it and maybe worked on a better video for it and had some practice on something beforehand. But there's honestly never any time to do that. Not always. Sometimes there is, but I usually am getting games I got games. I played a game called. I freaked out there for a second because the game froze up. There's a game up on the channel now called Cloudpunk. Had to go into that one completely blind. I mean, I was looking forward to it a long time. They got me the code. They got me the code about 15 minutes before it comes out onto Steam. And other people have had it already. I did not. But like I said, same with, Horizon Zero Dawn. The best time to post it is right now. The best time to post it really was months ago. And the second best time to post it would be tomorrow. So now is the time to post it. I don't have time to figure it out. So you figure out how to be skilled at making content blind. That's what we do. And as I elaborated yesterday, playing the longing like this is part of that. Like having to come up with stuff. Are these getting closer together? You notice how close these pillars are getting together? Is there something going on here? I trust that the shade at this point would warn me that, hey, there's nothing down here. I was serious. There's nothing down here. There's nothing down here. I am debating. I am debating what happens if I walk backwards. Just to find out if I've been like on a treadmill this entire time. And I sincerely doubt that the game would be that nice to me. But I don't know. I kind of want to stop walking forwards and walk backwards for a minute to see what happens. At the same time, if I do that, I'm going to lose progress. And I'm giving up valuable time I could have spent walking forward. I don't know. How much longer should I walk forward before I call it quits? Maybe we just try it. Because we're approaching 40 minutes walking forward at this point. I don't know how much longer the game thinks I'm going to do this. Did he just walk forward? Did he get smaller just now? I swear he's getting smaller here. I don't know. Maybe it's an optical. No, he's definitely getting smaller, right? All right. Just as I was about to give up, if I keep walking upwards. Oh, is that the secret? The problem is that I've been walking forwards the entire time instead of upwards. Is that the secret? I think it might be. All right. Just as I was about to give up, I feel like if I keep walking upwards, he might walk further away. Look what just happened. Where did that paper go? Look what happened. I think he's getting bigger now. Oh my God. Oh my God. We've been doing this wrong this entire time. Oh, there's papers right here. Never mind. False alarm. It's behind a pillar. Okay, now I'm rejuvenated. I have to keep walking forward and walking upwards. He's walking off into the middle distance. That makes a lot of sense to me. Like you don't notice it until he goes behind a pillar for a long time. Let's count how long it takes to get him through a pillar. Let's see. Okay, let's count the steps. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 3 steps right now. If he's getting further away from me, it should take longer to walk through a pillar. Right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not. It's still like 3 steps. But I swear he's getting a little smaller if I keep walking this direction. I don't know. If I keep walking into the distance, I have to like go back and look at my old footage here. Hold on, we can do that. How can I do that? I was thinking I could go back and pull up my footage here. It's gonna have to take a break away from walking forward though. I have to look at my old footage from a previous episode, from last episode, to see if he's actually changed position, horizontal or vertically, I suppose, that we're looking at here. I think he's getting smaller. I think this is working. Keep him walking off in the distance that direction. Like, did it just parallax a little bit? I can't believe I spent this much time walking and didn't think about that. He's definitely getting smaller now, right? Every time we pass a pillar, I think it's happening. How much longer am I have to walk forward, though? I mean, we're getting it. I think we're getting someplace here. Maybe my eyes have just gone buggy from watching this for so long, though, too. I'm just wishful thinking. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna stop walking. Hold up. We need to find my video for the last episode. It was the longing. Same episode as this one, right? The longing 334. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to find a section of this. And let's switch over the video file here. There we go. Hold on a second. Let's switch it over to that's my monitor. That's my center monitor. There we go. Okay. So we got the video file up here. If we go to a spot here. Okay, he's the same size. Right? Right? I mean, if I full screen this. That's the video. That's the game. Okay, he hasn't changed position. All right. I walk backwards. I gotta go backwards now. Just to see what happens. Let's just do the auto walk then. Let's go home. He's walking back that way. Oh God, we gotta walk this whole way. Do I give up though? I mean, we've come so far. Indecisiveness is gonna make this take longer. You know? Indecisiveness here certainly hurts the team. Because now I'm walking back past the stuff I've already walked past. There's a paper, though. I could keep getting paper, though. You know, I haven't found a book in a while, though. And I am kind of curious to see how the books look. So, pick it up. 25 paper. We have plenty of paper now. I think what's going to happen is I got to walk backwards. And like I said, I'm just going to click the home button and let him walk. And then if someone knows, they can say, Modi, you had to keep walking. You screwed up. And then we got to have 4 more episodes of me just walking through this again as penance for that. There's still paper, though. Why would there still be paper? Where does this paper come from? I feel like such a quitter if I give up and leave now. I don't know. I've committed to this. All right. I'm going to have to walk back. I hope that there wasn't anything here. I'll ask J Beetle. I'll ask J Beetle on this one. If he's awake right now, I hope he is. Let's see, can I get to him right now? Can I get to him right now? It is currently only about 11 p.m. there. Is there anything in the halls of eternity at the end? All right, yes, no, maybe. So I said, is there anything in the halls of eternity at the end? Yes, no, maybe. I am desperate. please send help. So J Beetle, if he doesn't get back to me by the end of the episode, we will figure out a different way. This is that live recorded that I'm going for. It's got the trappings of a live stream without any of that like nonsense interaction that I have to put up with. I mean enjoy. I'm just joking. I love chat. You're the best, chat. Thanks, chat. There's no chat. I was just kidding. There's nobody there. If I'm going to be talking to myself, I might as well be comfortable. All right. He has not got back to me as prompt as I would have hoped. And I don't want... I mean, if he's sleeping, I understand. Actually, I think he has work in the morning, so he's probably asleep. So, here's what I'll do. I will leave the game here. And I will hear from him. And it'll be a Schrodinger's Halls of Eternity, in which I am both still walking and have walked back at the same time. And you'll be responsible to tune in next episode to find out which one happened. If J Beetle said I was a fool for walking this far, or if he said keep going. And I won't go anywhere until I hear from him. Because he's one that I trust to not spoil anything. Not that I don't trust you guys out there in the comment sections. But I don't trust you guys out there in the comment sections. So I will leave it up to J Beetle's discretion. It's the all-knowing J Beetle. YouTube.com/J Beetle. You can watch him play Blasphemous. He will be the decider of my fate if I've wasted 2 episodes doing this, or if I just got to keep going. So that is where this episode is going to end. It is now over. You may all leave and then come back tomorrow for something else, or maybe later. I'm trying to post more videos, so I'm trying to I did like 3 a day. I did 3 in a day yesterday. I think I might be doing 3 in a day today. So there's content. Lots of content, people. Really gonna sell it to you and say it's gonna be good. Minecraft Dungeons with Fixer is good. Undermine is definitely fun. None of those things are anything like this. So if this is your bag, you know what? More power to you. I'll see you next time for the next one of these. And yeah, stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.